Today, we're looking at something fascinating, dots and dashes. Morse code. It's this simple system, right? Born from necessity, but somehow it's still around, still whispering secrets. We're using the Essential Guide to Morse Code as our main source today. It covers, well, pretty much everything. History, the structure, modern uses, even how you can decode it. Our mission, to pull out the really key insights, give you that shortcut to being well-informed, and maybe uncover some surprises about why this old code is still kicking.
It really is quite something. You know, despite its age, Morse code is just compelling. Fundamentally, it's about encoding text, letters, numbers into these sequences, short signals dots, longer signals dashes, and traditionally, transmitted by sound or light visual cues. The key thing isn't just the what, but how this super basic system paved the way for, well, a whole new age of communication. Speed, basically.
Okay, let's unpack this then. It feels like it's always been there, but where did Morse code actually come from?
Right, so its roots are back in the 1830s, maybe early 1840s. It was Samuel Morse and his assistant, Alfred Vail. And the real insight there isn't just who did it, but that this simple systematic code, it laid the groundwork for rapid global communication, proving that sometimes, less really is more. Its first big practical use was almost right away. Telegraphs, mid-19th century. Think about how disruptive that was. In 1844, that first famous message.
What hath God wrought?
Exactly. Sent instantly from Washington, D.C. to Baltimore. I mean, that was just revolutionary for the time. And it evolved a bit, too. It started as original Morse code, sometimes called American Morse, but it pretty quickly became the International Morse code. That's the ITU, International Telecommunication Union Standard. And that version, well, it got accepted globally. It's still the standard, which says a lot about its efficiency.
Huh, still the standard.
Yeah, mostly. The main exception, interestingly, was railroads in the U.S. They stuck with a variation of the original code for quite a long time.
Okay, so dots and dashes become signals. But how did they turn into a proper language? It sounds simple, but I bet there's a really precise structure behind it all, right? Making words.
Oh, absolutely. The genius is really in the rhythm. It's precise. It's not just the sounds, the dots and dashes, but the silence between them. That carries like half the meaning.
Like rests in music.
Kind of, yeah. Every rest is as vital as every note. That's a good way to put it. So the structure itself assigns these unique patterns. Dots and dashes for every letter, A to Z, number 0 to 9. And some punctuation, too. Period, comma, question mark, the basics. Each character gets its unique combo, makes it very robust. And that brings us to something really critical, the timing rules. The transmission rules, they are absolutely paramount for clarity.
Okay, timing rules. What does that mean exactly?
Right, so think of the dot as your basic unit of time. Let's say 1 unit. A dash is longer, it's 3 of those time units.
Okay, dot is 1, dash is 3.
Exactly. Then, the little space between the dots and dashes within a single letter, that's just 1 time unit, like the space between the die and da in A.
Ah, okay, intra-character.
Correct. Then the space between whole letters in a word is a bit longer, 3 time units.
Got it. 3 units between letters.
And finally, the space between words is the longest. That's 7 time units.
7. Wow, quite specific.
It has to be. These precise timings create the unambiguous language. It makes it resilient, even if the signal is weak or noisy. It's that rhythm, those pauses, that make it understandable everywhere.
That's pretty remarkable, actually, how fundamental it is. But, we live in a world of smartphones, instant messaging, super fast internet.
Yeah.
Does Morse code still have a real place? Is it more than just a historical footnote?
What's fascinating here is that its limitations, its simplicity, its analog nature, that's actually become its strength today. Well, think about it. We rely so heavily on complex digital systems. When those fail, Morse code's resilience is, well, it's not just surprising, it's a critical advantage.
Oh.
Almost paradoxical, right?
Okay, I see. Like a backup.
Exactly. It's still used as a reliable backup system in aviation and maritime contexts. If the complex electronics go down, Morse can often still get a message through. And it's also used in military and special forces ops. Covert signals.
Covert. How?
Think light blinks, quiet taps, things that don't need complex gear that could be traced or intercepted easily. Plus, amateur radio community ham radio operators, they use it heavily, especially in what they call CW, continuous wave mode. It's efficient, cuts through noise over long distances.
Right, ham radio. I've heard about that.
And then there's emergency signaling. The big one, of course, is SOS.
Yes, SOS. We'll get to that.
And one more, which is quite amazing assistive technology. For individuals with disabilities, communication via eye blinks or tapping, adapting this old system for modern needs. It's incredible.
That really is incredible. Okay, let's talk about that iconic signal then. SOS. So many people think it stands for something like save our souls or save our ship. Is that true?
That is a really common misconception, yeah. But no, it's not an acronym.
It's not?
Nope. It was chosen purely for its simplicity and its unmistakable pattern. Easy to send, easy to recognize, even under stress.
And the pattern is?
Remind me.
The 3 dots, 3 dashes, 3 dots.
Yeah.
So it's a very distinct rhythm.
Dot, 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 dot. Simple.
And that simplicity is its power. It's universally recognized as the distress signal, crosses language barriers. And you can send it so many ways, right? Flashlight, tapping on something, sound beeps, even just writing it down if needed. Its clarity, its directness.
Yeah.
Invaluable in an emergency. Simplicity wins in a crisis.
Definitely. So if you're listening now and thinking, wow, this is pretty cool, maybe you're wondering, how could you actually learn this? Are there good ways to practice Morse code today? Oh, absolutely. There are tons of resources now, actually. For digital tools, you've got apps like Morse Mania, Morse Code Agent. Even Gboard, the keyboard app, has a Morse typing option.
On your phone?
Yep. And websites too, morsecode.world, learnmorsecode.com. Lots of online translators just to play around.
And techniques. More than just apps.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Mnemonics can work really well for some people. You know, associating a word or phrase with the sound pattern, like remembering A, is dee-da.
Right.
Flashcards are good old-fashioned drilling for character recognition. And practicing with audio tones is key, builds that muscle memory, trains your ear for the rhythm. And if you're trying to decode, listen to it. A good tip is to start with the most common letters.
Which are?
E, T, A, O, I, N. Those pop up all the time, so get those down first. They're your building blocks.
Yeah.
Then, practice listening in real. Start slow. Don't try to jump to expert speed. Maybe 5 words per minute.
Okay, start slow.
And gradually increase. There are apps specifically for audio practice at different speeds. And, if you have friends interested, practicing together can be really helpful. It makes it less abstract.
Makes sense. Group practice. And it sounds like it's not all just serious business, like emergency signals or military comms. People use it for fun, too, like hidden messages.
Oh, for sure. It gets used in really creative ways. People embed messages in music or integrate the dots and dashes into artwork, maybe using LED lights to blink out a message.
Oh, cool.
You see it in tattoo designs sometimes. Or jewelry like beads representing dots and dashes.
Morse code jewelry.
Okay. Escape rooms often use it for puzzles, adds that layer of mystery. And for some people, honestly, it's just a neat party trick. Or, an intellectual challenge, mastering something different.
A secret language, almost.
Exactly. And just to wrap up with a few interesting facts that came up.
Yeah, hit us with some fun facts.
Okay, did you know the word Jeep in Morse is EE? Just a fun, compact one. And famously, the Titanic. It was transmitting Morse code distress calls before it sank. Shows its critical role back then.
Right, a somber reminder of its importance.
During World War II, it was used pretty ingeniously by prisoners, hiding messages and letters, sometimes just through blinking eyes across a courtyard. Real human ingenuity under pressure.
Wow, blinking.
Yeah, and for sheer speed. The fastest operator on record is apparently Ted McElroy. Back in 1939, he hit 75.2 words per minute.
75 words per minute. That's unbelievable. How is that even possible?
It boggles the mind, doesn't it? Just pure skill and practice.
What an incredible journey we've taken then from, an invention in the 1800s to something still surprisingly relevant, still whispering around the world. This deep dive really underlines that Morse code isn't just history.
No, not at all. It's a testament to simplicity, to endurance. Like our source material put it so well, it's not just a relic. It's potentially a universal survival tool. It's a mental discipline for sure. It's a bridge to our past. And still a bit of a secret language for those who take the time to master it.
It really is. So as you think about all this, here's something to mull over. We've seen the lasting power of something as simple as dots and dashes. What other foundational technologies, maybe even lost arts, might hold unexpected value or insights for you in our, let's face it, incredibly fast-paced, complex world? Keep exploring, keep asking questions, and join us next time for